Chief. Very sad scene. What can you tell us about what you know so far?
The two vehicles met head-on Highway 12 here by Somerset, at the entrance to our Trilogy community. The stretch of highway has been notorious for decades, and this is particularly bad because we have a small compact vehicle with 3 people on board and a larger SUV with 7 people. When they met head-on, we ended up with, as of right now, 4 people deceased, confirmed. There are 6 that are in the hospital. I've only spoken with 1. He's doing reasonably well. The other 5, I have no idea who they are or what their condition is right now. We have officers interviewing them now.
I know it's really windy out here. I mean, is that the possible part of what happened here? The wind speeds knocking cars around a little bit?
I would say right now it looks highly unlikely.
What about inside the cars? I mean, do you have children? Do you have families? Do you have any idea?
Just from speaking to the one person at the hospital, I do know they were on a family vacation up from Mexico. The other car, I would say they are young people. I don't know their ages, but I would estimate we're looking at young 20s.
Chief, for people not familiar with this area, what makes this roadway so hazardous?
Complete conjecture. I think that people who see this wide open road and there's not a lot of traffic normally, so they get very brave and they'll pass, not anticipating traffic coming, traveling equally fast. And so even though the speed limit here is 55 and it reduces as we get to Trilogy, people see wide open roads and they just go for it, and it often ends like this. This is probably the worst I've seen, but this is not unusual.
Do you think drugs or alcohol played a part in this?
So I'm going to say we have found a significant number of alcoholic beverage containers at the crash scene, but we would never say that that's what caused it until we have some sort of conclusive evidence on the blood alcohol level of the drivers.
So of the deceased, were both drivers killed, or was one or both of the drivers not killed?
No, one of the drivers is still, as of last I heard, okay.
Could we assume that the Suburban contained the family on vacation from Mexico?
I can tell you that, yes.
Yes.
Do you know the youngest age of the deceased?
I do not.
Or are there some juveniles that were killed?
I don't know that.
Where's anybody, or were they not wearing seatbelts?
The one person I spoke to definitely had seatbelt burns, and I have no doubt that that saved his life. The rest of them, we have people that were ejected, but it's not common, but it does happen sometimes. So I can't say for sure whether the seatbelt was on or not. We're still investigating that.
So this is just it's a horrible situation.
It is. Like I said, I've been working in this county for 26 years, and this is probably the worst crash that I've seen on this stretch of road.